We're gonna start today's routine in frog pose and add a thoracic twist onto that. So let's bring the knees out wide and bring your heels in line with the knees. Now you can always tuck the heels in if you want a little bit of extra scale there. And we'll start by just sinking back the hips towards the heels, kind of finding that stretch, feeling the groin, feeling the inner thigh. Perhaps this is the first stretch you've done of the day, so that's fine if you need to work yourself in there. And we're going to add our thoracic twist. So we're going to place the hand behind the head, reach the back of the elbow up as far as you can to ceiling, twist, try to look up as far as you're able to, and let's go ahead and bring the elbow down, look underneath, and you may feel that stretch in the inner thigh on the side that the elbow's at. And so let's return, look up at the ceiling, and then look back down. And go ahead at your own pace. Do about 4 or 5 more reps, peeking up at the ceiling, pressing the elbow back, and then looking under, pressing through with the elbow, spending about 1 to 2 seconds at each posture. Feeling that twist through your upper back. Try not to lean up too far. So even though you're twisting, you do want to keep your back fairly flat, crown of the head facing forward as you're turning at the neck and turning at the spine. And that way you're really getting the opening through the back. You're not allowing your hip flexors to open up for you. Let's go ahead and switch sides. So go ahead and ground the other hand, place the other hand behind the back. Go ahead and twist under and then twist upwards to the ceiling, keeping that spine tabletop in the same direction. Try not to let it peek up too much as you twist upwards to the ceiling and twist underneath. You want to get that upper body rotation. And you might also feel this in the inner thighs as you are switching back and forth left and right. If you lean over to the right, you may feel it on the left side. When you lean to the left, you feel it on the right side, vice versa. Go ahead and finish about 1 more rep. And then we'll move on to our favorite lizard super stretch. So we're gonna be in our lizard lunge pose. Let's go ahead and bring 1 foot forward into our low lunge. And I'll have you sink in at your own pace, working your forearms down towards the floor, staying on tented fingertips. And this is the one where we're gonna do little circles. So let's start little circles, shimmying the hips back and forth, left and right, for about 3 or 4 times in each direction, clockwise and counterclockwise, keeping the foot flat to start. And then we're gonna turn on the outer edge of the foot, open the knee up to the side, bring your hand on the other side of the foot if you want. And then we'll do some more shimmying circles left and right, making little C shapes back and forth. It's kind of grinding out the hip capsule here. Again, your back knee, you're more than welcome to raise it up a little bit higher, especially if you're warming up and gonna do something really heavy later, or you can keep it on the floor. Let's go ahead and open the knee up to the side just a little bit more. Come and frame the hands around the knee, belly button aiming towards the front calf, trying to lean in low with your chest as far as you can, shimmying back and forth, making C shapes, counterclockwise and clockwise, opening the knee angle. Let's go ahead and walk the hands and face away from the knee and turn away and do a few more circles in this direction, getting a different angle. And then we'll switch sides. So let's go ahead and meet on the other side of the leg, your other side of the lunge. We'll start low, sink in. We'll work our forearms towards the floor, raise the back knee up if you want, and keeping the foot flat. Let's do some small C shapes or circles with that knee, counterclockwise and clockwise, 3 or 4 in each direction. We'll open the knee up to the side, come to the outer edge of the foot, and do a few more, aiming our belly button towards the inside arch of the foot now. So trying to keep low, keep our crotch low to the floor so that we're really getting that opening in the outer hips here. This is almost like a tall pigeon in a way. You're doing a pigeon stretch without actually resting your leg on the floor, causes your hips to square off more. Go ahead and open the knee up to the side even more now, aiming the outside of the calf towards the floor, aiming the belly button towards the inside of that leg, and do some flatter C-shaped circles back and forth. They're not really circles, they're more like little, I don't know, squigglies that you're drawing. And then walk your hands away from the knee, and we'll finish off a few more flat shimmies here. Again, aiming that belly button towards the floor, lean in low, keeping flat through the back. All right, we're gonna do some laying handcuffs now. So So we're going to lay on the floor, and we're going to start with the hands overhead, reaching forward. And then as you rotate, you're going to turn the thumbs down and back towards each other over the hips. So we're going to do these very slow. Remember, these are all about squeezing the upper back, feeling that control, that squeeze happening, so you're increasing the strength in your upper back to hold that overhead position. Let's go ahead and start with the palms facing down, and then slowly for a count of 8, reaching back, and reaching the thumbs across the hips, really trying to push your thumbs together as far as you can, squeeze the back of your arms, squeeze your shoulder blades, and then return your hands. So I'm going to start counting now. We're going to do number 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then go ahead and return. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's do number 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and return. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's do number 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and return. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Really, you can squeeze those shoulders as high as you can to the ceiling as you wave back. Number 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and return. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. As your hands get next to your shoulders, that's when you should raise them up the most, like airplane wings. Number 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and return. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Number 7, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and return. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Last one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Squeeze high. 6, 7, 8. Push those thumbs together and return. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Woo! That is always a shoulder workout for me. It's kind of similar to those YTAWs. All right, let's head over to the wall. We're going to do some ankle gas pedals. So find your wall, find your surface to lean into. And actually, you know what? If you have a PVC pipe, you can actually use this as well instead of using a wall. So I'm going to hold a PVC pipe to demo this one. So go ahead and lean into your lunge. So that front shin, you're keeping it vertical. The back leg is the one that we're working, so you're aiming to keep that foot as flat as possible. If you need to shorten your stance because your ankle mobility is limited, go ahead and do that. Otherwise, let's get that foot as far back as you can while still being able to keep the heel grounded. Let's start by leaning forward, driving that front shin vertical, and trying to press the knee and that leg as far forward as possible. Using the leverage, pushing your hands into the wall, PVC pipe, whatever you're holding to. And then we'll go ahead and start some gas pedals. So press to the ball of the foot hard down to the floor for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And press down through the heel. Lift the toes up towards the knee. 4, 3, 2, 1. Press down through the ball of the foot for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Then press down through the heel for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a moment to notice your stance. If you're starting to straighten that front leg, go ahead and lean in forward just a little bit more. Keep that leg straight. Press the hips forward. Let's do one more round of gas pedals on this side. So press hard as you can through the ball of the foot, through the big toe for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then one last time, drive the heel in, pull the toes up towards the shins. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, let's go ahead and switch sides. So now we've got the other leg behind. We're going to start leaning into that lunge, driving the front shin vertical, keeping that back heel flat. Push the hips forward, and you can start playing around a little bit with bending the back knee just to feel out that ankle stretching, that dorsiflexion happening here for a moment. When we go into our gas pedals, you can straighten that leg just a little bit more to get more depth in that ankle crease. And let's start our pedaling. So we're going to press hard through the ball of the foot and the big toe, keeping the heel down for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now drive back to the heel, drive the toes up as high as you can for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ball of foot and toe, press it down into the floor, accelerate, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drive the ball of the foot back, keep stretching the back of that calf. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a moment to notice your stance and your lunge. Drive those hips forward, straighten that back leg, drive that knee forward if it's starting to straighten on you. Let's do one more. Drive the ball of the foot in hard for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And drive the heel back one last time for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Go ahead and come out of that one. Let's do one quick round of wall thread the needles, and then we'll finish with some wall squats. So let's bring the hand to our back and bring the elbow up against the wall. Press the armpit into the wall, and we'll start some thread the needle. So go ahead and reach out wide, look back, and then reach that hand under and through as far as you can. Reach those fingertips, and repeat that. Let's do 5 reps on this side at your own pace, 1 to 2 seconds at either end. Finding that opening of the chest and trying to drive your armpit further into the wall as you reach the fingertips forward and through even more, squaring your shoulders off to the wall and then turning them away. Keep trying to reach your fingertips down your back even a little bit more for one last one. And then let's go ahead and switch sides. So bring that other back of the elbow to the wall, reach down your back, press the armpit towards the wall, lean in. And then let's go ahead and thread the needle. So open up the chest wide, squeeze the shoulder blades as you reach the hand back, and then reach the hand through as far as possible. I just felt my shoulder pop on that one. And reach back, squeeze the shoulder blade back, open up, and then reach that palm through, square your shoulders off, open the armpit, reach down the fingertips even more down the back. Couple more here. Reach out and through, reach underneath. Really try to open up that armpit angle each and every time you reach under, pushing the fingertips even farther forward than you did before. And I'm going to do one last one here to wrap up number 5. And then we're going to do some traditional wall squats. So nothing special about these. We're just going to keep a regular width stance, stepping a few inches away from the wall as much as you need to try and get that depth. And hands behind the head, just keep working on driving your elbows back, squeezing your shoulder blades at the bottom of each one. Let's go ahead and get 10 wall squats. You can do them with me on my count, or you can get 10 at your own pace. So I'm gonna go ahead and count mine out. And I'm gonna start going down for 1, 2, 3, and hold, and stand. Number 2, down, 2, 3, hold, and stand. Number 3, down, 2, 3, hold, and stand. Down, 2, 3, hold, and stand. Number 5, down, 2, 3, hold, and stand. Keep upright through your back. Press those elbows back, knees out, hold, and stand. Number 6, down, 2, 3, hold, and stand. Drive those knees out, feet even, weight through the feet. Down, 2, 3, hold, and stand. I think this is actually number 9. Down, 2, 3, hold, and stand. And number 10, down, 2, 3, hold, and stand. I think I miscounted, so I think that was 10. If that wasn't 10, go ahead and do an extra one there. But thanks for joining me for today's routine.